You think standing still makes you a hero? The man's voice ripped through the silence like a blade. His torn clothes hung from his frame, streaked with dirt, rage, and something deeper. Something broken. He stumbled across the sacred line, pointing, shouting, unraveling in front of a crowd, frozen in stunned disbelief. The tomb of the unknown soldier stood behind the silent sentinel, a guard in dress blues, motionless, pristine, with a rifle gripped like stone. But the man kept coming, louder now, his voice cracking. "I've bled too. I've fought, and I came back to nothing." People gasped. A few raised their phones, others whispered in confusion. Was this a protest? A breakdown? A threat? Still the guard didn't move. Discipline radiated from his stillness, the kind that demands reverence, not reaction. The intruder's fists clenched. "You play soldier for show," he spat, inches from the rope, "but you don't know real pain, real loss." A mother in the crowd pulled her child closer. A veteran removed his hat. Tension strangled the air. Then it happened. Clack. The soldier snapped his rifle into position with a deafening crack, stepping forward with mechanical precision. The movement was sharp, deliberate, and carried centuries of honor behind it. Then came the only words he was trained to say: "Halt, step away from the tomb." The man stopped, just like that, as if the voice had reached a place inside him that had long gone silent. His chest heaved, his eyes darted across the marble around him, and then to the name etched in stone. Something shifted. His anger melted into anguish. His knees buckled, and he dropped to the ground. "I didn't mean to," he whispered. But now the words came like a confession. "I was a medic, in the sandbox, 2 tours. I held boys together with my hands." His voice cracked. "But I couldn't save them all." The crowd stood paralyzed, not in fear, but in awe. Because this wasn't a man attacking honor, it was a man begging to be remembered. He choked out the truth in pieces, how he came home to no job, no support, no welcome. PTSD stalked him like a shadow. He lost his family, then his home. What was once a soldier became a ghost, walking the streets, carrying stories no one wanted to hear. "I came here today, because I didn't know where else to go," he cried. "I just wanted someone to see me." And someone did. Not with judgment, not with force, but with stillness, with respect. The guard remained poised, unmoving, but something unspoken passed between them. A recognition. A silent salute from one soldier to another. A truth shared not in words, but in presence. That was all the man needed. A moment of dignity. Then something extraordinary happened. A man in the crowd stepped forward. A Marine, judging by the ink on his arm. He handed the broken vet a jacket. Another followed, an army nurse, pressing a card into his hand. One by one, veterans emerged from the stillness. No fanfare, no judgment, just unity. Security didn't tackle him, they guided him, carefully, kindly, and when the man was helped to his feet, the crowd that had once stared in shock began to clap. The moment was filmed. It spread online like wildfire. Headlines twisted it as a near threat, but the video told the real story. A man, lost in grief and trauma, approached the most sacred place in silence, and was finally heard. The clip revealed more than a disturbance. It revealed pain, brotherhood, and grace under pressure. And in that moment, the world didn't just see a soldier holding a rifle. They saw a human shield of honor who knew when to act, and when to simply be still. That homeless vet got help that day. The VA stepped in, a place to sleep, a hot meal, the beginnings of healing. But more importantly, he got his name back, his worth, the honor he thought he'd lost. And he owed it not to a rescue, but to a man who never said more than a sentence. Because sometimes the loudest respect is silence. Sometimes the greatest act of courage is to stand still. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment where are you watching from. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more powerful stories like this one. You never know, the next one might just change your life.